we're leaving the town of Albufeira and we're going to a town called Tavira. In the town of Tavira, we could see vestiges of Portugal's Islamic past, but not really, because the old church in Tavira is only purported to be a site of a former mosque. Let's wait and see what the town has to offer. This is the A22 motorway, which leads to Spain, and we'll be turning right. We'll be taking this exit, which is junction 16, towards the town of Tavira. And this is the sign, junction 16, Tavira. We're now in the old town of Tavira. These are the houses of the inhabitants of the town. This is the cobblestone streets. These are, because there are more than one cobblestone streets in this old town area. And this is the local parish church, Igreja de Santiago. This church is not the one which was purported to be a site of a former mosque. It's the other one in this town. And over there is a cat. This church building is called Igreja de Santa Maria. This building was purported to be a former mosque, and in 1189 it was converted into a church by the Portuguese kingdom. And over there we could see the clock tower, not the clock tower, the clock, and a coat of arms, 1809. And this is one of the doors. And over there is the castle. And over there is a restaurant. We could see the houses here. The houses are all painted white. This is the interior of the church called Igreja de Santa Maria. Over there is the altar. We could see the writing Ave Maria, which is an important prayer in the Roman Catholic tradition, which means Hail Mary. and we're going up to the bell tower. It's very steep and dangerous. There are 48 steps. And this is the bell. And here we could see the view of the town. Yet again, more houses painted in white. We could see a residential area over there. Scenes like this are the same, not the same, but similar to what we see in Spain. Over there we could see the castle and the gardens. These gardens are part of the Tavira castle. Today it has gardens. The walls of this castle was built during the 10th century. That was when the Moors ruled the Iberian Peninsula. The Moors were people from North Africa, or modern day Morocco. And let's go up to the castle. The stairs are steep and dangerous. But luckily enough, there's a handrail over there, which makes it safer. And these are the walls of the 10th century castle. The Moors were an ethnic group, not really an ethnic group, but a nation who were predominantly Muslim, and they came from Morocco, and they ruled much of the Iberian Peninsula. The first Islamic state to rule this part of the world was the Umayyad state. Then, after the Umayyad state fragmented, it became petty kingdoms known as taifas. This part of the Iberian Peninsula was also ruled by taifas until 1189. This is the town centre of Tavira. Over there is the municipal building, if I'm not mistaken. This street is called Rua da Liberdade, and this is Rua da Galeria. This is a historic gate heading to the castle and the historic church. There's a sign there saying,
turn left.
what is it? This sign says the direction to a concert showing us about Portuguese traditional music called fado. This fado is the ancestor of keroncong in Indonesia. Or at least it was purported to be. These historical buildings have been renovated for generations. This is a real estate agency office. This bridge is called the Roman Bridge. Over there is the other side of town. The other side of the town over there we could see a shop selling shoes. And a gift shop. This is the other side of the town of Tavira, the other side of the old town. This is an alleyway. Over there it's a supermarket. This alleyway is full of restaurants. That's a gift shop. Armazém Português. Over there, it's an Indian restaurant. This is another street. This is a cafe, I think, or a pub.
I met a couple from Malaysia.
This is another historic church in the town of Tavira. This church is called Our Lady of Mount Carmel. This church is also a destination for Catholic spiritual tourism in Portugal. However, it's not as well known as Fatima. Over there is the Science Centre. This is a museum about the history of this town. The name of this town comes from Arabic, Tabira. These are the artifacts These artifacts belong to the Moors. This is something. It's a big jug. It has the Kalima Tawheed, which is there's no God but Allah. Yet again, jugs. More jugs. Yet again, we spotted another medieval building, and this building is called the Chapel of Saint Sebastian, or in Portuguese they call it Ermita de São Sebastião. This building was reconstructed in the 18th century after an earthquake, if I'm not mistaken. Over there is someone's house. Over there we could see the bell. Yet again, we could see people's houses. We're still in the old city of Tavira. Not old city, old town I mean. Because this is a town, not a city. This is still part of the old town of Tavira. And over there is an image of Nossa Senhora de Fatima, which is one of the patron saints of Portugal. This is someone's house. There are still many houses here. People still live in the old town. Over there, there's a sign which says that the house is for sale. I think so. Yes. No, I don't know what that is. Yet again, this is someone's house. Over there is a street sign, Travesa das Cunhas. Another street sign, Rua Poço do Bispo. Another street sign, Rua Guilherme Gomes Fernandes. We're back in the town of Albufeira. And these are the holiday apartments. We're going back to our hotel. And over there we could see a sign, not a sign, was it? An advertisement board for the Intermarché supermarket. And over there, I think it's a hotel and a bus stop